the Cormani talk been going on. So the Cormani talk wide open, right? Now that it's official, pretty much, he's gonna be off to another school. What schools are available? What schools are available that he actually wants to go play for? And when you look at it, two schools come to mind. One playing back at the crib, and two playing with somebody who from the crib. So you could go with A, South Florida. South Florida is right here in Tampa. You also got a player he already know that's transferring from Colorado to South Florida, which is an old lineman. So he already committed. He locked in. But Cormani from the area, so that fits perfect. Then on top of that, he knows somebody on the squad that's from Lakeland that transferred from Oklahoma to to South Florida to play for one coach. And then I think the coach, he ended up getting another coach. I think that's how it went. So, because, yeah, this was that coach first year. And I think the other dude was there, if I'm mistaken. Right. So, South Florida is a school that you should be on the lookout for Cormani. It's at the crib. Now, this going to be on him. Do we want to be this close to the crib? Because I go to Tampa and no problem. I could go to Tampa every day if I wanted to. That's how close it is. Like, it's like a 30 to a 40-minute ride. That ain't nothing. Like, you go, boom. And I used to go to South Florida. So I get it. East Coast Cal. Nah. Which school he gonna pick? Nah. East Coast Cal, appreciate it. Nah, he gonna pick them. Because it's two good ones. And the reason why I say two good ones, because it's two coaches that one of the coaches from Lakeland. That's South Carolina University. He's from Lakeland, played at Virginia Tech, coached at Florida. And I think he was talking to him while he was at Florida. And then now he's at South Carolina. So Cormani might have ended up going to Florida initially with Torian Gray. Torian Gray is a Polk County guy, Lakeland. I think he played at either Lakeland High School or Kathleen High School. Either one of them high schools, but he played back in the days. So I think Torian Gray probably 45 to 50 or 52, something like that. He older. I ain't even gonna say 45. I'm gonna say about 49 to 55, somewhere in that range. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's that range. So Cormani could choose South Carolina. They got a connection. The DB coach been probably recruiting Cormani since 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, and now he might be recruiting him again. So Cormani could go to South Carolina and be with his former Polk County guy. So that's going to be love. You know, that's going to be your position coach from the crib. Your position coach made it to the league. Your position coach probably know everybody that's connected to you in the Lakeland area. And he been hearing about you for the longest, since your sophomore year, all right? That's one school he could opt to go to. Now, he go anywhere, but I'm giving you connections that I know he been rocking with. You got South Florida. The reason why South Florida comes into play, because the DB coach there was the same DB coach at Miami. When Miami had him committed, felt like he was locked in, felt like he was going, and then he went to Colorado. So now that DB coach is at University of South Florida. And I think either he was there all last season or he just got there this season. But either way, that's two schools that would make sense based on the connections. Because you don't want you. Now, again, you could transfer anywhere. It don't matter about the connection. You just really trying to play. But in Cormani's situation, I kind of want to go with who been rocking with me. Like, hey, coach, you know me. You wanted me at Miami. Coach, you wanted me when I was with the Gators. Coach, you wanted me when you went to South Carolina. So y'all been wanting me. Well, I'm still the same Cormani. I just got a year of college up under my belt. Well, not even a full year yet. I got June to be a full year of college. So by the time I make it to my university, I have a full year up under my belt. I done seen what summer conditioning looked like for about a month. I done seen what fall camp looked like. I done seen what the season looked like. I seen what second semester looked like of winter conditioning. So I done seen basically about everything. I done seen the whole nine. Nine's picking between these two schools where the DB coaches knows him, been recruiting him probably since sophomore year. So when Cormani got hot, it was 10th grade. He got hot. He was playing wide receiver. Somehow they needed him at DB, or he switched to DB. And man, he went on a interception spree. And he just took off like a rocket. Like, Cormani his name blew up sophomore year. It was not coming down. When it blew up, plus with his size and everything else he got going, and he kept it going the next year with the interceptions, it's pretty much a wrap. So Cormani ended up being the #1 player, top DB, something like that. Then they tried to play with his rankings, but his stats backed up his rankings. All right. Those two coaches done changed schools within that time frame of everything from sophomore to first year of college. They still know him. Now, they're going to get on the phone and talk. Hey, so coach, what's up? All right. And they going to hear what they say. I would think they would talk. But if not, they may not talk. But they're going to ask Cormani how everything went. Give us the rundown. Then they got to go from there what they going to do. But I think them the two strongest ones, y'all. Now, I seen somebody say USC. Well, Potway. I seen him say USC. But I don't think he would want to go out there. At this point, I want to be familiar with people. So I don't think he'll choose to go to USC. I just don't. Again, he could do anything, but I don't. I seen Utah on there. Now, Utah has a running back from Polk County. Went to the same high school as Cormani. So he talking up Cormani. They got a DB that's from Arbondale. He with Cormani or the year before Cormani. He probably talking up Cormani. So that's two people in the coach's ear talking up Cormani. I think they seen Cormani. Utah played him, so they can go look at the film and see what they like. They studied him. The offensive guys studied him. They know, coach, what you saw. So everybody gonna do their picking. That could be an option with Utah because you got two guys there. But I don't know if he'll want to do that. The South Florida and the South Carolina right at, both of them with coaches you know. And with the South Florida, now I don't know how long that head coach going to be there. If that head coach win next year, the head coach could be gone and the DB coach could follow him. It could be just that simple. If South Florida ball out, let's say they win by 9 or 10 games, that man might get another job offer. The head coach might dip. So Cormani got to have that in mind too. That coach could leave and your DB coach could leave. All right, with South Carolina. And these just things that you got to look at when you about to transfer. Yeah, you might have them 1 year, but will you have them the whole time? But either way, you got to like the school. At South Florida, you kind of good because you at the crib. It's just how you want to go about it. Who else we got? At South Carolina, now Shane Beamer. I don't know what his record was last season. I don't believe he would be on the hot seat because I ain't really checked for him like that. But let's say Shane Beamer will be there the next 2 or 3 years with him. He should. Unless the season go wild and they don't win like that. So he should have that DB coach at South Carolina for the next 2 or 3 years. At South Florida, you just don't know. Because that coach turned South Florida around because South Florida went winning. So he turned South Florida around. I think they won 7 games. And they won the 7th game in the bowl game. So I want to say they were 7-6. I think they were 7-6. Yep, 7-6 with the bowl game win. With the bowl win in 7-6. Now he come back for year 2. If he could win 8, 9, 10 games, and he's coming from Tennessee, he was the offensive coordinator at Tennessee, he might be out. But I don't know. I'm just saying he might be out. Now, does he have a good, solid team? He got a little quarterback. He got a QB that I like. He got a lot of players that I like over there. So they might shake something. But let me talk to y'all. Salty, what's happening? Bump, what's good? East Texas in the building. Hey, boy, when I went Charlie Strong, while he's at, hey, excuse me, I was rocking with y'all hard, boy. Y'all got them ballers over there. Matthew, you say they got him rated so high in the portal, whoever gets him is going to have to give him the bag. They going to give him something, but I think at this point, he just probably want to play game 1 to game whatever. Star. That's probably what he looking for. So, and I would think he probably got the bag dealing with Colorado, but who knows? Young Charles, what's good? Bump, you say you think UCF fits him? Who at UCF, the DB there, the DB coach? I don't know who the DB coach is at UCF. I don't know who that is. But I'm pretty sure they was recruiting him. That could be a look too. He could get to play Colorado and try to show why. But I don't know. East Coast Care, appreciate it. Come, Salty, you say Cormani talk is over. It's time to move on. Yeah, hey, Jack got it. Well, you still got to get couple more in because he got to pick the school, and then we'll see if I was right with the South Florida or South Carolina because that's two guys who've been recruiting him pretty hard. Sam, you said Marriott spending too much time. Hey, you know it. JB, but you said UCL, Syracuse. Now, Syracuse could come because you got Nick over there, too. Auburn. Oh, I forgot about Auburn. Auburn because the DB coach, but that's just all how it go. JB, you say every time I open this, it's another play. Hey, this is portal time. Guys transfer in, guys transfer out. If they don't like what's going, hey, and hey, you gotta do what's best for you. So they gonna do it. I seen it too. D guys, what's happening? Bump, you said Zach Blackwood gone from where? I don't even know who that is. Terry, you say hope Cormani matures and grows wherever he goes. Wish him many blessings. Blessings on top of blessings. Go out and do your thing, boy. Missy Weather, what's good? Sunfire, you said my shirt is hitting y'all, hitting the words. Cormani is going to have to get his work ethic together. Let's start there because he was we know what time. Everybody know what time it is. At this moment, you got to go and do your thing. It ain't nowhere around. You got to go do your thing. It just do your thing. Bump, you say don't sleep on you. Nah, I won't. He could go to UCL. But I think the connections more so at a South Carolina or South Florida. Now, he might have been rocking with that DB coach at UCF. I just can't think of who it is. V, you said wish him well. Oh, yeah, most definitely. That's Polk County. Somehow you say I wish him the best. But he didn't give us any. He had some solid plays while he was in. He had some solid plays. He got some plays where, well, you know at DB you gonna got sometime. But he made some plays too. And showed that like, hey, he could be something real special. So he just gotta do his part. Handle business. He get a solid. I told y'all, if he played 2 seasons and start 24 games, plus the stars that he got at Colorado. Start 24 games, get 3 picks both seasons or 4. Run a 4-4 or 4-5. He gonna jump well. He gonna do the DB drills well. He gonna be in there. That's just how the NFL gonna work with that. Sam, you said wherever Cormani goes, he needs to take care of himself. He needs to. Yeah, he will. He will. He got no choice now. Like all eyes, period. All eyes on him, period. They all on him, and he got to come with now. He got a DB that went to high school with him, left Florida State, left Texas A&M, and now about to transfer. Don't be surprised if both of them go to the same school. DW, you say you can't make him ball. He got to go. He got to. Yeah, correct. And that's with everybody. That's when I was playing. You got to go get it. That's when they playing right now. You got to go get it. 30 years from now, you got to go get it. In our personal lives, we got to go get it. At the end of the day, Blue, you say, excuse me, you say Cormani is a top 3 player in the transfer portal. That's not a bad decision. He can pick up schools. Yeah, he pretty much. He's going to be able to pick. But I think them two will be a front runner because they know him. And they've been talking to him for a long time. Stevie, you say the word is the variables on money that he go to South Florida. Well, like I told you, you got the DB coach there that was at Miami that wanted him. Hey, Johnson, what's good? Yeah, he got to go do his thing. Hey, D. Walter, he got to go do his thing. You say UCLA, what about it? Stevie, you say he wants to go home. He expressed that a lot. Oh, if he did, well, Tampa it is did. Hey, Tampa it is. We were at the crib right here. NDTT, you say I'm hearing Cormani is coming to South Carolina. Like I say, South Carolina and South Florida, to me, would be the front runners because the DB coaches, one DB coach from Polk County, from Lakeland, probably know his people. The other DB coach from the South area, he in the South, but he was at Miami. They both probably been recruiting him since his sophomore year, talking to him since his sophomore year, so they know what time it is. BJ, you say he's going to go to a school where he goes, well, if that's the case, that's UCF then, because that's at the crib. Well, all you got to do is go ball out, and that'd be enough said. Just do your thing. Steve, you say it's bigger than that? I'm almost certain he's not going to Utah, too far from the crib. Well, you got Polk County boys there with him. That's right there with him. So that stuff help out. When you got somebody with you. Raymond, you say you can't blame Coach Prime for... No, you can't. You can't. But I know people have been talking. Miss Kennedy, hey, right back at you. Right back at you and everybody in the chat. Blessings. AB, you say he can't... If he can't listen and work with Coach Prime, he ain't gonna... Well, you can't say that. Stuff... I know you could, but everything on his situation, he controls. He controls everything. What the day is? April the 17th? April the 17th to next year, April the 17th, we'll know what it is. At that point, you would have seen everything you need to see. Hopefully, he go do his thing. Blue, you say, feels like joining former Coach Saban on his boat. Hey, Coach, wait up. Hey, let me get out there. Raymond, you say the tight end that hit the port is a blow. Yeah, because I expected him to take off like a rocket, but I ain't expect that. Man, bitch. I ain't expect him. When I opened up my Twitter app, I ain't expect him to be out of there. But I didn't really hear that much about him since or like making them catches or whatever. I ain't really heard nothing about him since early. So maybe it's gonna be 4 wide instead of 3 wide. Maybe it's gonna be 4 wide out there. Maybe, but I don't know. I ain't asked about it because I ain't see it till a few minutes before I got on with y'all. V. Smith, you said coach made it plain players have to love the game like he does. Period. No commitment to the game and schoolwork. You ain't gonna be able to play. Correct. You ain't gonna be able to play like that. Miss Angela, you said, when did players get to choose? It's variables before you can get into another school. He hope he gets somewhere and show more than what he's shown. You have to have a lot of hope for USC. Well, you know, all that's gonna factor into what his grades was at Colorado, what his grades are at this very moment. If they good enough to transfer, because you know when you coming out of high school, that's the hardest. Coming out of high school to a university is the hardest. Transferring from a university to a college is way easier. It just depends on the standards the school have. But if you pretty much over a 2.0, you off in there. I'm assuming he was over a 2.0. Now, I don't know. But he got the rest of this week, this month, and next month to wrap up them grades. If he got the grades, he going straight to the university. Or he could go to summer school and get some summer school classes and boost the GPA up. So he got time. He got time. I don't know what his GPA is, but I'm saying he got time to make it happen. Miss Claire, I appreciate it. Let me see. Delta, you said Syracuse football stuff. Yeah. I seen they had a commitment the other day. Corey, what's good? X, say USC. Mike, you say Miami or Oregon. Let's get it popping quickly. I'm pretty sure he know the DB coach at Miami and probably Oregon. He gotta listen. At Oregon, it is a player from Polk County. Polk County having some Polk County players, that always feel good. But at Miami, that's the crib. So I still think South Florida or USC based on South Carolina based on their coaches. Hey, saying, hey, he gotta do what he gotta do now. SAR, what's happening? SJS1, you say, do you think he'll get his number at the next school? I don't know. He might want 7, but I don't know. I think number 1 going to LeJohntay Wester. I think that's who's going to get that. Ms. Angela, you say he need to go to a small program where he's the star because he still has the high school diva mentality. You might want to research USC Shane hanging on. Well, if Shane hanging on, that's why I say I remember this stuff. If they hanging on, I don't want to go there because the whole staff could be wiped out and I got new staff. The only thing at South Florida is that coach could win and be gone because he got time. That coach going to have time because he just got him to 7 wins. They ain't had that in a while. So he'll have the next 2 seasons or 3 seasons at South Florida easy. It's just if he choose to stay. But South Florida, he know the DB coach, and it's at the crib. Cowboy, what's happening? You say JUCO kids, too many issues. I went JUCO. I ain't really had no issue. I just didn't go hard enough in my grades out of high school. I had alright grades, the C's. I made more C's than the B's and A's, and that'll cost you. So he ain't got to go JUCO. If he do go JUCO, it's probably going to, if he did have to go JUCO, it'd be 1 semester and not. Play 1 year and get up out of there. And you know he'll light that up. Real, what's that in Oklahoma? Talking about that's where he could go. Can't count nobody out. Whoever needed DB and whoever was recruiting him super hard, and if they still want him, because they don't have the DBs they want, they could. Aaron, what's good? My dog, I'm back. Been gone for a few. Hey, it be like that sometime. Gina E. Rebecca, what's happening? Good. Young, you say they destroyed him in the crossing routes against ASU. That, yeah, the first couple drives was rough, but I don't know if they did that the whole game, because I was there. I just can't remember they did. I know they did that first. They were giving it to us at first with them crossing routes. TMFB, you say I hope he goes to Utah. They got the Polk County boys, but I think South Florida is at the crib. Back in Florida. Hey, state of Florida, you can ride back to the crib if you want everything here. JB, you say you got to stop. Well, hey, I don't know how that's going to go. The X, you say it's Cormani going JUCO. I think he going to a university next. But I'm not for certain. I would think he going to a university. Vacation, you say he going to Tennessee? Nah, I don't see the TC. Run the table, you say, man, I didn't know you. Yeah, I had jumped on. Now that, JB, that could mess up anybody. That right there could mess up anybody. But he got a second. This is the second chance. Second chance. You got to pop. You got to shake something. Plus, he finna go in the summer. So you go in the summer, man, get used to everything and call it a day. You say NDTT, you say they've been talking about McClain all day. That's what I'm saying. That Torian Gray from Lakeland. So that could be a good one. Michael Young, you say Coach Prime revoked this scholarship. Now, I don't know about that. Now, I don't know about that. I ain't heard nothing about that part. JF, you say it's business. It always is. NDTT, you say you just hoping the young man makes the best decision. Correct. You want to see that anyway. Stevie, what's good? You say you wouldn't mind seeing with South Carolina? He could. The coach knowing. Mike, you say we don't need him in Tennessee. Don't be like that. That man might go in there and get 7 picks. Blue, you say everywhere you go, there you are. Hey, there you go. There you go. TTP, you say what school you think he going to? Based on the coaches that know him, if South Carolina coaches ain't about to get fired and they got 2 to 3 years left, them. If he believes the South Florida coach going to be there for the next 2 to 3 years, he could go to South Florida too, because he know the DB coaches at both schools. CU Bucks Dynasty. You say he had an issue with catching a deep ball. Oh, you talking about the tight end? He was kind of slow on the speed side. Well, hey. Well, you got to think, Sam Hart coming in? And then you got the Smalls guy there and probably another dude there. So, it's next man up. We got to get it. Got to get it. DA, you tough, man. You tough. Miss Mary, what's good? Good. Lily Jackson, what's good? Hollywood, what's happening? You say going to South Florida? Hey, we about to see. Jay Bell, you say like football. Do you think CU gonna sell more tickets for the spring? I don't know. I really don't know. It's a lot going on, so it seems like they should. But we'll see. Brandon, you say, what if it's Syracuse? If it is, it'll be like I told y'all earlier, Nick Williams stamp. Z, you say he can barely. Y'all tough on him, man. D, tell me. Said Prime was tired of having to deal with him. Who knows, man? Who knows? V, you say Georgia. What about Georgia? Raymond, what's good? Kimberly, what's happening? BW, you say wherever Cormani goes, he's still correct. He got everybody. JB, you say if you transfer to CU in the spring, then you enter Porter again. How does that work? I think it happened last year too. Some guys came, they left. It happened this time. Some guys came, they left. So I think that's basically how it's gonna be every year. Some guys gonna come, they gonna dip. You say he can go to Georgia. If they go for him, I know the DB coach there, he gonna like him. So, and I know they was on him at Georgia and Alabama. So, yeah. Lee, what's good? Now that I don't know. I don't know if he having trouble with his grades. I don't know. OI, you say he made a video with his, from Arkansas State. That's a Lakeland boy too. Hey, look, y'all, I just wanted to jump on and tell y'all the top 2 schools I think it could be, which is South Carolina or South Florida because of the position coaches. One from Lakeland, that's at South Carolina. The other one from the South area of Florida, but he was at Miami, and they've been recruiting him for probably since sophomore year. Both of the position coaches been recruiting this man since sophomore season. So them my 2 schools I think he could end up at. Now he go anywhere, but them the 2 I think. Hey, blessings to y'all. I might come back on later today. Hey, may God bless your health. May God bless your wealth. But, I forgot. Yo, I believe, y'all can take this how you want, but I'm telling you the truth. I believe everybody should have a YouTube channel. Have your YouTube channel. Put your gifts out for the world to see and add extra income to your house. I believe that truly, and I'm going to teach y'all that, everything that I know. April the 29th at 9 p.m., I'm going to teach another YouTube class on it. Teach you everything I learned from last year and everything I'm learning right now. And other YouTubers talk to me, and they be telling me what they've been learning, and, man, that's just a whole lot of information I'm going to give y'all. Email me at info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. So it's info@lifeandfootball.com if you want to be a part of the class. When we get closer to that week, I'll send out the class link, and so you can have it. But I believe everybody should jump on YouTube. It's just, you should. Whatever you love doing, get out here and do it. And let YouTube be a blessing to you. Hey, may God bless your health, your wealth, your mindset, your ideas, straighten out your path. Bless you in every area you need to be blessed in. Holla, holla.